My name is Puchungji Sonam. I'm a Tibetan writer and co-founder of Tibet Writes. We publish focus on Tibetan literature and creative writing.
Well, lots of people have gathered here this morning. What's going on here?
This is the first Tibetan Artists Festival that we have organized. I've been thinking about this organizing such event for a really long time. I'm very happy that this has happened today. We have about 30 Tibetan artists, musicians and writers from Canada, United States, and also from Australia, and also from India as well. So it's a gathering of Tibetan artists. This year, the special focus is on literature and music. As you saw in the morning, we have writers and musicians coming together. We have a lot of panels and also internal discussions as well.
So what do you think, how art can be used as a tool against China?
I think it's really important. One of the things that we need to do is to tell stories. And to who tells story? Writers tell stories, musicians tell stories, filmmakers tell stories. I think story is really important. For Tibetans, we have a lot of stories to tell based on our lived experience. On the other side, there's Chinese propaganda machine, spending huge amount of money on propaganda materials. But on the other side is our human experience-based literature and creative expression. So for us, telling stories is really important, and people who tell best stories are the artists. So I think it's really important for us to get together and kind of understand what art can do, how we can tell our stories better, how we can make ourselves hear better.
So we used to do readings there, and we had very interesting kind of very.
Tibetan cultural ambassador
and it's such a precious and rare occasion for us to gather in this way.
Hi, thank you very much. I'm Jane from London. Yeah, nice to meet you, Jane. Thank you. That's wonderful.
My book is called We Measure the Earth with Our Bodies, and it's a story of a Tibetan family that decides to leave Tibet in the early days of the Chinese invasion. And they end up going into exile, and it's basically a story of 50 years of Tibetan exile, as told through the story of the family. Have I been to China? No, I haven't been to China. And Tibet is very hard to get into as well, especially for Tibetan people. It's much easier for non-Tibetans, unfortunately. I have been to the border of Mustang in Nepal, where Tibet is at the border, and also to Ladakh recently, to Pangongtso, where I also got to glimpse my homeland.
So can we say the younger generation is using art against China as a tool?
Yeah, I mean, I think we're using art in the way that we've always used art, which is an expression of who we are as a people. You know, it's not just a tool against an enemy or an oppressor. It's something that helps us live and something that helps us connect with ourselves and each other.